Welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you're new to the channel, please give us a subscribe. If you are a returning viewer and have not subscribed yet, please give us a subscribe. That helps the channel grow. Yes, subscriptions are like water to a plant. It's the only way we're going to move on up is when y'all click the subscribe button. And then we can get these deck lists out there even more. So what we're doing is we brought back the Smoker deck, but we decided to just commit to 4 10-drop Kuzans. So that's the change, 4 10-drop Kuzans. And yeah, I really feel like it's 10 drops time to shine. You know, I think this is the format where most boss monsters are stickier than before, you know. And of course, there are some cards that can take them off the board, but they got to draw it. That's it. And that's just how card games work, you know. But the fun part about, at least in regards to 10-drop Kuzan, is that you can look at it as playing them back to back in this slower paced format is still strong in general. Whereas when it was so fast paced and, you know, an opponent will probably have 3-4 attacks on the board, and it's like, oh yeah, that Kuzan's not really going to help you. You don't have enough life or counter power in hand. This is just a completely different meta. On play effects, I want to say really helps black decks. Because when you're looking at Kobe and Akainu to discard cards, so it's just, in theory, 2 cards out of hand. And, oh man. So now it's like you have more cards in hand, which would mean more defense thanks to on-play effects. And if we choose to attack with Brook, then we can get rid of the Nami. Or if we just play a Brook, which might be a little bit better. So I would attack, if he saves the Zoro, then I would attack with Brook into Zoro to force him to either lose more cards out of hand or lose the character altogether while getting rid of Nami. Okay, so he chose. So what could be done is just playing Brook out. Okay, we're deciding to, okay, we're just trying to figure out what we really want to do here. We got more Brooks in hand. Oh, we're going to go for the Sengoku. And we get our Kuzan. What a play. What a play. We managed to get our Kuzan. Kuzan is the important one. So it was fine chucking Branu. It does seem a little scary to chuck a blocker. But hey, we still got 3 life. And we got 2 Brooks on the board. So things are looking way more in our favor. And being that Law plays 1-drops, this is what Smoker loves. This is what Smoker loves. I always felt like Smoker was the leader that punished search cards. It's like, oh, you're going to play a searcher? Okay, cool. You're going to give me these free 7K swings. And it's, I find it funny that a deck like, or a leader like Smoker can be relevant again simply because of cards. Like, the leader ability respectfully still lacks. It's an outdated leader ability in a sense. Just being able to become 7K isn't what it used to be. Yeah, so just being 7K isn't what it used to be. See, the benefit of Katakuri is that he gets his other ability no matter what. He gets to just keep looking at life unless there's no life cards, right? But Smoker is like, oh, I gotta have a 0, so I gotta pick my priority. Do I want to lower this character by 0? I mean, do I want to lower this character by 1? Or do I want to make this character 0 so I can swing for 7? It's like, or you might not even get the option to pump to 7. So that's what I refer to. You look at Magellan, you look at Smoker, yeah, we can get to 7K easier for 1 Don. That's essentially what it is. 1 Don makes me 7K. But it's not worth it. You need some substance around it. You need more substance around it. So yeah, the Tashigi, the introduction of Tashigi has really helped Smoker. It's like, It's much easier to get something to 0 as well as taking something off the board with a trash ability. So yeah, I find that nuts. It's just like, yeah, no, we could just print a card to make this leader relevant again. We don't have to change the leaders. Yeah, I understand, Law. I understand. Completely understandable. I got you. Don't worry about it. It's okay. But what do you call it? Yeah, it's just nuts. It's like exactly what it needed. And black has come so far in general as the overall color that there's already like plenty of support for smoker in general, like when you think about it. So I love it. I love the fact that you could just make the one card and make certain leaders just relevant again. That just gives me confidence for the future of the game, because there's a crazy amount of leaders out there that seeing no play, and keep in mind they're going to keep printing more and more and more. So yeah, that's where I'm at on that one. Yeah, what did we just do? We had a blocker, but I think I understand. The blocker is in range of Perona's 8 trigrams and would have got rested. But yeah, just think. And Magellan they never gave him a real boss card. You can't sit there and tell me a 5-drop is a boss card. You can't. You just can't. I'm not listening to you. Ooh, let's get that. Look at that. See, exactly what we was talking about. Managed to get rid of a 5-drop, bypass the no destruction effect, and get them to 0, so still get the 7k pump. Such a wombo combo with this one. And then now they got searchers that are going to get punished, so we're going to be swinging for 7k freely now. Yep. So yeah, think about all the old leaders that can just use a card and then all of a sudden they just be relevant. I wonder what they could do for Kuro. It probably has to be something that can pull cards out of trash. That's what I would imagine. Something that can pull cards out of trash. It'd be like, play this East Blue character, get 2 East Blue characters out of trash. I don't know. Because they overbalanced him, as they say, with the whole, you gotta tap 3 down and rest 2 characters. Like that. Just because I'm not discarding. Oh, look at that. Borsellino. You tight. Anyway, it's like that. Literally, because I'm not discarding a card, I gotta rest 2 characters. You bugging. But it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just fun to think about all the leaders that can just see no play. Just give them 1 or 2 cards. Kuro probably needs a better boss card to keep up, if anything. And I understand a 7k body. I kind of understand it being like a boss card. The guy pops 2 characters as well as have double attack. I can get it. I could understand it. It's just a way to just get through quickly through your opponent's defenses, and then you might catch a Captain Kuro double swing. Bop, bop. Get hit with double attack, get hit with double swing. Bop, bop. So I get it, but it was outpaced by everything else. What other decks is out there that just fell flat like on release? I mean, we came up with a yellow Yamato build, the starter deck Yamato. It played pretty solid, ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, hate to see that happen. And that's exactly what we would want right now too. Wait, we couldn't pick anything? All I saw was the Kuzan. I tunnel visioned. I would have to go back and see what happened. Like what was the full whiff? That Stussy plays mad strong. Yeah, they got no cards in hand. We do got Sabo though. Sabo though. But I felt like I said something in Spanish. Sabado. I don't even know what it would mean. It's just I feel like I've heard it before. Okay, we're gonna go for the draw 3. Oh, we got more Garps. The only reason why I was like looking at Sabo, because you get to draw first. That's why I was looking at Sabo. I would say Sengoku can get chucked. Well, our board presence is too large at this point. We don't really need the 10-drop Kuzan. They only got 2 life, not much cards in hand. We're going to have plenty of swings. They need to develop blockers at best. And people don't like playing defensive events anymore. It's kind of like not the thing. I guess so. Too much. We don't have enough counter power. And right now, yeah, the goal is to get our board. Yep. And they just played Sabo, so we can't 10-drop. Well, they got 2 blockers. I'm like, they got 1 card in hand, but they got 2 blockers. We could just swing with our leader and call it a day. Okay, we're gonna put some pressure. You know what I find hilarious about moments like this? Oh, we're still gonna 10-drop no matter what. Psychologically, they're like, you want me to rest my character, huh? Well, I'm not gonna let you do it. I'm not gonna give you what you want. And it's like, oh no, you're good. Just block and defend, but you have no idea that, that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna try to get rid of your rested character. All right, so they only got 1 target to attack, so we're gonna be able to get some cards in our hand. They can only go for the 1 character, and we should not protect it. We should not protect it. I mean, we technically could, because they're in a really bad position. They got 1 life. They can't afford to even attack with the blockers. So if we do choose to protect it, that's another, that pretty much eats up all their swings, is what I'm trying to say. Are they going for it? Okay, they're not afraid. They really want it off the board. Yeah, just let it go. And then at least, they're going to have to attack 1 more time. You'll gain a card in hand. You got 4 life. And now they only have 1 blocker because they chose to swing with a blocker unless they play something. They got plenty of Dawn to play another blocker. Ooh, Gecko. Yeah, you don't, there's no point in getting anything else unless you have to. Oh, nice play. What? Nice play. Nice play. So let's Sengoku swing. Let's Sengoku swing. Oh, we're going straight for lead. Okay, so that's 2 blockers going automatically because I'm gonna imagine we're gonna swing. Wait, what are we doing? Oh, that's hilarious. Sengoku is swinging. They have to take. And then the next one is an automatic block because they will lose. If we're gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. They got 4 attacks. We have 4 life and a 2k in hand. There's actually a relatively, unless they want to put 5 on Suru, which would probably not help them whatsoever. And they're not playing rush characters, so there's no way they are. So yeah, if they were to do that, you would probably just get the game next turn. Well, yeah, they're in a position where they need a blocker. The best thing they could do is attack Sengoku, and they would have to waste a Dawn if they want to use Suru, or Oh, that's exactly what they're doing. Well, okay then. And yep, see, now they got their 4 attacks. We got 4 life. Once again, unless they can just somehow speed run it, I guess we could be careful how we choose to defend, because if we chuck that 2K and they did some shenanigans to rest our Kuzan, we would have lost the Kuzan. Yeah, they are in a very compromised position. Oh, okay. That means unless it's a Sabo, no blockers. Okay, cool. This is so it's a auto. No, it's not an auto win. Tashigi. We would need Tashigi. We could technically play our 4-drop Kuzan to try to help us get a Tashigi, but that's what we would need. Oh my god, top deck. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. I am so sorry. Oh, well, there's, as we didn't get the smoker pump, but no, it doesn't matter. There's like too many targets thanks to 10 drop. We had too many targets, of course. GG. Yeah, that was a top deck. But we had technically 2 chances, because we had enough Dawn. We play our 4-drop, draw a card. Oh, the next card was a stage. But even if it was flipped, right? If it was the stage we drew, then we played Kuzan and then drew to see. But oh man, that was poetic. That was one of those anime moments. I wonder, is Yuta doing much in the meta? The hard thing about Yuta or decks that are very strong with their leader is there's not much but what they got, right? So you look at Carrot, you look at, I'll throw Kuro in there, and you look at Yuta, and it's like, oh, and yeah, well, Yuta again, right? I was gonna say Film. I guess Film Shanks, yeah. It's like all those leaders and their builds and their decks, it's like there's not much you can do because you're so reliant on the kit, and the kit is reliant on you. I mean, you could look at Revolutionary Army, but I think one of the mild benefits is they don't need their leader, you know. But there's a lot of film cards. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot, but there's film cards that require Yuta, you know. But I would say the film character cards and all that stuff, the film kit probably doesn't need their leader. I can't think of, off the top of my head, I can't think of, because there's also red film and purple film. Just to throw that out there. Like Shanks, the leader, and red, purple Yuta. So we got like minimum 3 sets of film type cards. So yeah, I think the majority of film cards don't need the leader, you know, except when you look into the green. Anyway, none of that matters. My overall point is it's hard to build decks and expand on them when they're so reliant on each other, the kit plus and the leader. So it's like you make a Carrot deck, can't really expand on the Carrot deck. Very difficult to like come up with the secret tech. So those decks kind of just plateau extremely fast. Oh, we are cost reducing. You know what's funny? The green Yuta deck and the red green Law deck share such a similarity. It's like you just got to be able to control their board with board removal. How many cards they have in their hand or whatever doesn't matter, because it's like, oh no, I'm just gonna take it off the board. I know what your deck does and what it's trying to do and blah blah blah. So as long as I can consistently make these combos, the game is more so in my favor. Well, I think, unless we want another blocker on the board, I think we could get a brand new swing. Maybe we should try to get rid of their Luffy blocker. Is that another blocker? Yep, let's get rid of the blockers. Or they just let that go. And then let that Brook attack. And then what else do we got? I don't know. Part of me wants a brand new swing. Our board is full. If we swing with brand new, and hopefully they don't have a double attack card. Yeah, attack. Let's reduce. I don't know. I felt like I thought that we had them at 7. Maybe I'm mistaken. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we had them at 7 already. I would have just. No, we don't got any combo plays. It doesn't matter too much. Okay, we got the Sabo out. Probably a bit more effective overall. But yeah, me personally, I was looking for the aggro, and then fingers crossed, because we do have blockers. Fingers crossed, they feel the need to attack our board. So if they see brand new, they're like, oh, let's just take the brand new off the board. Well, being that, I guess they must be in a very compromised position. So they chose not to attack with their blocker, which is understandable in general, right? They compromise, uncompromised. They just got a lot of cards, no board developed, 2 life. But what I'm trying to say is their hand's probably not good enough, and they need to brace themselves. That's probably why they didn't swing with the blocker, to help control the board as much as possible. Yeah, let's chuck a 1K. We don't need... Oh, okay. I was going to say we don't need Sengoku anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It was just a matter of time for Black to get to such a toxic level. It really was. You just played that whole 9-drop, and then it's just going to be a swing. Wait, maybe we should swing with our leader. Hopefully that doesn't get rid of... I mean, you got Tashigi in hand. We swing with our leader, get the pump. I think we're going to miss out on the pump. Oh, we remember. Oh, you don't have to swing with him. I keep thinking you got to swing with him to get the pump. But anyway, as we just cleared a 9-drop. We just cleared a 9-drop, and it's kind of unfair. Just unfair. Now I understand why these character cards that they came out with, or I should say board removal, I understand even way more why they came out with board removal that just discarded. Like everything, no matter how trash it was, you wanted to discard unless it was an event. So we got to bring back discarding for board removal. Unless it's an event. Maybe if an event that isn't High Dawn but gets rid of 2, maybe you should discard. I don't know. Just thinking of some balance options. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching, and please sub, it helps.